viewers, Silent Service here, back with another episode, and as you could quite possibly see, the Barry here, RT2 and the 3 destroyers here, are going against the heavy cruiser here, which this was a battle that was happening in the last episode, but what I found out was that either my dad or my sister, more than likely my dad, by what game was launched, had launched into that game, and it stopped me from being able to play UAD. Well, stopped me being able to do anything on Steam for that, actually, so yeah. Continue. So one light cruiser and 3 destroyers against a heavy cruiser. Void off. What the? Void off. Head that direction. Yeah. To the northwest, to the northwest. Northwest is around that way. Cross the line tonight. Oh. It's time to show your mind. All the world's on the other side. Cross the line. Well, things have actually been going somewhat well for me, viewers, if you're watching, because day of recording, yesterday I had my first live show ever in the music world. And it honestly went well for the most part. There was only a few minor mistakes I made, but other than that, it was fine. The RT2 is still doing attack run. There it is. Okay, so the ravioli here, I want you to slow down. You guys, I want you to smoke screen and turn off for right now. Charge on in closer, and then in the middle of this turn, I will set you to aggressive firing. Right, hard over, full on hard over. Okay, everyone retreat. Well, everyone, the destroyers, I should say, retreat. Oh, we've lost one. That's of the new type as well. These are all of the new type that are made to be more survivable. Oil here. Whatever, however you pronounce its name properly. I'm not an expert of pronunciations of Russian names. Is going to hopefully enjoy having a new home to go to. Yeah, I hope it doesn't mind that its new home is, at the bottom of the sea, but... Well, I'm hoping that's where its new home would be. Yeah, bring that back around. Bring you around to port. Yeah, that's those torps off. Smokescreen. Attention crew on RT2. Because we are under smokescreen, this is one of the few times you can break the Navy's no smoking regulations. Thank you. Wouldn't want them to break that anyway, because it's their lungs that are going to be destroyed, and probably already going to be just getting destroyed from the coal. But I'm going to have Barai just escape, because she's already taken massive hits from this, and Barai is an important ship. Well, more important than destroyers. It's a light cruiser type. Okay, detach the two ships, and the ship with torpedoes left goes there. And you are on your way out, along with our damaged light cruiser. Actually, bring you around a bit more, because 5-inch guns are actually doing quite a lot of damage, surprisingly. Bring along 2 more torpedoes to the fray. And they are out of torpedoes. You come back around. Okay. You retreat, because you are ammo-less. No, you're retreating as well. But yeah, this destroyer here has just taken one massive beating. A and X turret are both both too badly damaged. God, this destroyer is taken too bad too bad of damage as well. Retreat. All ships, retreat. Ooh. That's X and Y. End battle before they sink. It's a defeat because we lost the destroyer. Well, at least we did something. Like, it's a defeat though because of the loss of a destroyer and then the damage to the CA, the damage to the CL and the other two destroyers, I mean. But that fleet is... the surviving members of that fleet is actually lucky to survive. Well, at least we were able to rescue some of the crew of the damaged destroyer. What ships is in this formation? It's those lot. Right. I have you a location to move to that could potentially give us encounters with the Russians. As the Russians are sending their ships to the Pacific, but then again, last time I sent a fleet to the Pacific, it ended up being that a lot of those ships were destroyed, and that Pasta had to do a... no, not Pasta, Pizza, I mean, had to do a mad dash home, well, on around the world dash home that actually ended up at Santa Cruz, and then her getting so badly damaged by a French battleship that she would run aground and have to go under heavy maintenance. What I'm instead going to do is I'm going to send that fleet off the Suez. And what I'm hoping that would do is intercept any Russian ships attempting to use the Suez. Sort of like the British did to us when we tried to send destroyers out to foreign stations in the Indian Ocean. For those viewers who actually remember that far back. Russia are down to 97 ships. Please turn to 96 so that I have an excuse to call the Russian Navy 96 quite bit of beatings. Like, I just want Russia to lose one more ship this turn, so then I can do some sort of news thing and be like, the Russian Navy is only just 96 quite bitter beings. They'll be easily defeated. And then I'd get my ass kicked. Struggle in a fleet meeting. Okay. What is the struggle? What's that? And instead of moving off the Suez, Spyro and Mario have encountered the heavy cruiser that got away last time. This time there are 3 raviolis, multiple destroyers of both types, and I don't think it's going to get away. Just the battle cruisers alone are making me think that they're not going to get away. You're on screening duties. And you lot joined the Mozzarella on scouting duties. Mario and Spyro here are of the new Sino class battle cruisers, which I've been waiting to see how they do in combat for ages now. So I finally get to see how they do in combat. I love battle cruisers, if you haven't guessed already. No, no. Continue making your way west. Westward bleeding, still proceeding. How is this a non-encounter? I don't know. You know what happens in one of these encounters? It got sunk, but we lost a destroyer, and Spyro got heavy damage? Okay. They'll be singing tales of a glorious fight. They'll be singing tales of a glorious fight that happened. But in the end, the Russians lost said glorious fight. Oh, then the Russian Navy have built more ships. Damn it. How many more of them do I have to kill? show that we are actually killing them. Bigger destroyers, yes please. Yes please, we want bigger destroyers. And quality. We're still technologically behind, but we're at least keeping somewhat on. Russia has just had a massive defeat by the hands of someone. Considering the fact they've went from 101 ships to 82. Yeah, we personally had our own defeat. Own defeat earlier in a turn, and this turn a victory. The previous turn, just a victory. 81 ships now for the Russians. So then I can stay in this more comfortable place and actually have the face cam properly see my face. Oh no. No, UAD don't. Ah, okay. All clashes are complete and Russia now only has 79 vessels. We have no missions, well, yeah, no fights for us this month. Okay, nothing much for April. For May, that would be Mario out of repairs. Spyro would still be in repairs, so would the light cruisers. Germany have a V-69 already. Okay, they must have built loads of destroyers, but lost a load. Ooh, Russia have just taken another massive hit. China must have come out with some super ships or something. Well, for this era, super ships, I should say. Or the Russian Navy might have had incompetence happen on its side. Yeah, Russia are down to 66 ships. None of those are in the Mediterranean, though, where we can fight them. I'm mainly focusing on France, Spain, and then the Pacific stuff. They're pretty much focusing on everyone but us, Russia are. Of the people they're at war with. Oh god, they only have 7 destroyers left. think that's where the most hits to their fleet number happened. And more Germany and China. Russia's discarded some heavy cruisers. Iowa of the Kearsarge class has been laid down. I thought aircraft carriers weren't in the game. Nor hybrids. Oh yeah, our Vatican class light cruisers. I'm going to do one final design with this hull that is a modified Vatican type, which is built for high-speed scouting. And where is it going to sacrifice to get its speed? Well, you viewers will see where it's going to sacrifice to get the speed. Oh god, I want that barbette still. Wait, no, this is a refit mode. Wrong mode. Exit without saving, yes. What I wanted to do was get into the design, then copy, not refit. But yeah, copy the design that was submitted to us by what car company should I call the Vanagons coming from? Well, they're fast, but not the fastest. The Maserati Vanagons. That's what company I'll say designed them. The Maserati company designed them. And what we've now done and asked is that the Lamborghini company come in with the Vanagon design, but make it faster. So copy there might be a possibility of needing an extra funnel. That's why I'm removing that barbette for right now. Main guns are going to consist of a battery of 5-inch guns. As these are high-speed scouting units, not these are going to be high-speed scouting units, so I'm going to take a massive no. It's going to be a massive no on that one. Actually, it's not going to be an edited Vatican. It's going to use the same type of hull as Vatican in the other one, but the Lamborghini's company's variation of it for scouting purposes. Very small, very thin, very low to the water, using oil and forced draft boilers on geared turbines. Balanced electrical, Krupp 2, reinforced, good anti-flood, a good citadel. speed like I originally put, 41 knots. No, that's not going to be possible. 36 knots? No, 36 isn't going to do. 35 knots. Even that's going to be a problem. How are these scout cruisers? They can't do scouting speeds. 34. Bah. Blasts. This is going to have to bring scout cruiser definitely into account even more here than normal. By that, we're stuck to very low caliber guns, just so then we can actually get the scouting roll in these things. This is the lowest main gun caliber we can use on this thing, and it's not going well. Super firing barbette, very small. And yeah, 4-inch. 2 single 4-inch guns there. Would put in a very small barbette help? No. No, what would possibly help though is moving this gun slightly more aft. That gun there. That gun there. And then the final 4-inch gun there. TNT tube powder. Actually, just the conventional layout. These guys are light shelled, reduced shelled, because these are our scout ships. Increases shell weight, that increases shell weight. These are meant to be fast scouting ships, and I don't think I can actually get them as fast scouting ships. Like, I'm gonna have to sacrifice some more stuff here. I don't want to sacrifice the speed though, because they are nor the range. Sacrifice some survivability. I should say some more survivability, because these are scout ships, not actual fighting ships. Well, actually intended to be fighting ships, I should say. I need to change my mouse battery around. I just need to now remember that the battery that's in the Iron Maiden Etihad is not the backup battery. Right. 2 inch, 1 inch. Who even said we're having a superstructure armor? No inner deck, no inner belt of any sort. These guys are going to be negative 99%, so short as possible. It certainly does for accuracy stuff anyway, so. Standard there. Base fuse there. Just all HE shells. Take away the auxiliary engine. Hydraulic steering isn't done much. No, this isn't something we can work with. It's a concept I'll return to when we have modern cruisers. And possibly better boiler weight stuff. And instead I will take up the Navy slot that I was thinking of using for those for another Vatican. Another Vatican would probably be cheaper as well. So yeah, the last of the Vatican class, which is set to construction 7 months after her sister ships were already put under construction. BT7. And we move on to the next turn with still no battles and Russia has rebuilt ships. Okay. And no complete repairs. There's lots more ships. We've got... We're no longer behind on research! Well done us. Well done us. Oh, Russia has 69 ships. Right. Oh, no. Only for the briefest of times does the game taunt us with being on average research. And then it's taking that away. It's taken that away and we're now back to being behind on research. Russia down to 67 ships. 66. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, do not do this. Wait for the program to respond. You might not be able to see from display capture, but UAD tried to crash. Keyword tried, because I didn't let it. Submarine question mark E3. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Defense minefields. That we don't lose any transports. It's good for us. How are we on research? Advanced battle cruiser 3 in a month. Not modern cruisers. Proved ammo feeding system. 2 months. 6 months it's 6 large centerline guns. Turn on that. See if we can get ourselves back up on being research wise equal with everyone else. Build up biggest shipyards in the next 2 years. Yep, we caught back up in a lot of places. Enough that we are technologically average again. Cue black and white news reports being like, today is a very important day in the news of the Italian Navy. Intelligence reports taken from an unknown source has specified that the Italian Navy is now back to being average on research. This comes after a very long period of time of being technologically behind all of us because of our defeat of them many years ago. That's probably something that would be on news reports, and if the news report thing was done for it. No, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Look at Russia scrambling around trying to stop what ships they have from being destroyed. Why has France got ships just off Sardinia? Should I give benefit of the doubt and say they're trying to get to Corsica? A battle. It involves the Drake and the pizza and a light cruiser and a few destroyers against 3 Russian armored cruisers. Okay, let's go then. It's been a while since Drake actually has seen a battle. Our fleet flagship, the Drake, has seen any battle. Why am I saying fleet battleship? Drake's the Navy flagship. To the southeast. Southwest. South. They're trying to head. Okay, if you're saying they're over there, they're over there. Both you forces join together to screen the battleship. It's to the southeast, so wouldn't it be somewhere along this course? If to the southeast. Yeah, they're to the south now. A little more along this course. Oh yeah, the Drakes had a refit because of being turned to oil that increased their speed to 26 knots. Leaving now the Pizza being the slowest ship in the Navy. But this is actually the first time that we've used triple turrets on any ship in any battle with this particular one on Pizza. Yep, realign your target firing systems towards the undamaged Russian vessel. Okay, destroyers. Destroyers charge. Okay, destroyers aggressive. Okay, destroyers retreat. Light cruiser come back around. And Pizza is getting hits with its triple 10-inch. And some of the new 4-inch guns that were put on her. Small. Pizza getting another that's Pizza getting another kill to her name, which that is kill number 7 to her name. As I always class the last ship to fire a shot against the ship as the one who kills the target. And I think that's joint credit to Drake and Pizza there. And Russia loses 3 more ships this turn. For us, only having damage to a few. And hopefully, we can carry on ruling the world. Well, close to ruling the world. Because we will defeat Russia and take over their territories. This is going to be finally the defeat of Russia. I'm clicking agree. Just because I want to see the defeat of Russia, I'm relaunching UAD before I end the stream. If Steam would update. No, this is going to be the end of the stream, viewers. Hope you enjoyed Silent Servers Going Silent.